y'all got my boy Smooth scared.
From NRG Stadium in Houston. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he'll be tackled just
yep, that's what she got there from.
What about 8 minutes, man? What about 8 minutes? Play 8 minutes.
People will get somebody that can beat him, try to get him play the joystick, hold the joystick.
Oh God, it is.
People gonna get somebody else to play for him, Smooth.
Oh God, it's better at nighttime, man.
Allen on 1st and 10. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out right at the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Yeah.
About a guy proving his worth in different ways.
I've been told you that.
Game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason.
Why you always losing, man?
And accumulate big plays.
Cool in the Gang is the name of the group. And then it's called Summer Madness or something like that.
That's my question.
Look at the name of it.
Here's 2nd and 5.
As a fan, we need to know.
They're going to go toss right side.
Omaha about to raise quit. Pick 6. No trouble. No trouble.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team.
Say who you beat up on, Zay?
Man, I bought Omaha.
Okay.
32-7.
Okay. Keep this shit good then.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
But I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Omaha game check. That's how bad it
Nearly
is.
a turnover on their opening drive.
Damn, Zay. Who you got, Zay?
I got Green Bay. He got the coach.
In the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a little too close to the goal line. And he continues into the end zone for a touchback.
I'll get the worst team in the game. He talking about something else run the game. No, we ain't running it again.
Run the game, get some Zay. Let me hit rematch.
Hold up, who is that? Who is that?
Gets this to the 20.
Oh, what up, Omaha?
Gain of 4.
I didn't even know you came back from the dead.
We just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're playing,
I'm about to go to sleep, bro. I ain't really since I got all work.
On the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I get an advantage on
man, I'm gonna have to catch your ass later on when I wake up, bro.
You know my scheme, Omaha.
You get this one, man.
It's dirty, man. You gonna beat me next game. You know my scheme.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Game not even over, man. I get my win, right, Omaha?
To throw is Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Taylor. That's complete.
Can't hold my fucking eyes open, bro.
Stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they hand off to Coleman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
No.
38-yard line.
Why you saying that man rocks? He innocent.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Flushed out right.
Man, shit was so fucking sleepy.
I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Everything good over here, everybody doing
Yeah, man, I gotta go get this team. I don't can use this team, man. You got me scared.
An incomplete pass on that last play.
Yeah,
So
man.
need to come up with something here on third down.
I ain't had no speed at wide receivers last game,
Play
man.
action. It's Bridgewater. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. With 21 yards there as they convert.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that
You got me
stuff.
shaking, Omaha. Don't do that, Omaha, man. Just take it easy, bro.
First carry now for the former Badgers.
Oh man, don't bless me now, Omaha. You know what team I got.
asking for some country song. You got some chill country song.
You fake bless me, I'ma just throw it deep.
For only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no
Hey,
creases.
man, I can't do shit
You're
when I
not
come
gonna let
off
me win this time,
man.
Omaha?
Run for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Send it to Tyler game.
Throwing is
That's what I'm talking about. That's why you my man, Omaha. You ain't scared me.
out of the backfield. And here he'll get
Let
it
him
down to
know.
the 7.
Yo.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will take it
Hey,
over.
Omaha, chill, man.
Bengals touchdown.
Calm down. Just take it easy like the last game, man. Just go to game check, do what you gotta do. You feel me?
And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
See, Omaha,
And he's
I
got
don't
it
want
to make it 7-0.
I don't want to do you dirty, man. I don't want to do you dirty.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is set and taken.
The Texans take over.
But you didn't say nothing about it, though. You didn't say, hold up. You didn't say nothing about it, though. I could beat you with
The
me, too,
Texans
Omaha.
offense ready to go here for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101,
I know,
the trade
Omaha.
expression 101.
What's open?
Taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Nassib in there to get him, and that is sack number
Who
6
open?
now for him
I
on
can't
the
beat you
year.
with nobody, Omaha.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
No, one thing again. All right, I got
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. That ball complete to Isabella. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Isabella. 10 yards on the
You can't see your hand because you're
2nd and inches. At the Bengals 48.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Come on, Omaha. Chill, Omaha. Okay, you want to do the little crossing route play?
He'll get this down.
Okay, you stupid. Don't want inside zone now. Yeah, don't want inside zone now. We know what you got, Omaha. We know what you got, Omaha.
It's 2nd and inches.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards to pick up, first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
What is it? You think so? Raise your hand.
Phillip. That is caught by
try to get in my head.
Bama. It's Henry Ruggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You done with these?
Now a toss play to Eckler.
You need to put this away.
Yeah.
This inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now he's all this night now. Don't be running the game trail no more.
Touchdown, Houston.
You say you know what I do. You said you know what I do. Oh man, now you complaining about so you can't beat the Chiefs is what you're telling me. Alright, that's all I needed to know. If you can't beat the Chiefs, just let me know. Just let me know. Because I can beat the Chiefs. I beat the Chiefs all the time. You complaining about somebody beating the Chiefs?
That ties the game at 7.
All the time.
Justin Tucker set to
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Man, somebody ready to get their business. I'm sitting here waiting on the sideline, ready to get their business.
Bruh, 3rd down and 3. You running your mouth.
Put your hand up.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Keep going.
What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty
I don't
quickly,
need to.
right?
I'm still gaining yards at the end of the day, my nigga.
You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield and stand in the pocket, but just didn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
I couldn't juke it, right? I couldn't juke it, right?
Nice game.
I couldn't juke it, right?
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Make
Crosses over out of bounds. 31 yards there and a 1st down. For a lot of people, MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. And they're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Now a throw to the
You kidding?
1st down, but it winds
All these
up
drop
incomplete.
picks, man.
Steven
Dang it,
Sims, the
man.
intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I take my field goal.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Good stuff on Rob. Good stuff on Rob.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there. As he waited for
I know
his
they
tight end
all
to come
sounded
up,
like
covered
the
in
same
end zone,
composer
to give
in
him
the
points
line.
for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
To Andy Isabella.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, an update from there. The Broncos, they've got the early lead over the Chargers. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. On 1st down, Taylor. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 33. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor,
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 29, Bridgewater. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Calvin Ridley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it. what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Let's go, D.
On play action, Allen steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
They'll take over.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Flush to his right. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And all the way down to the 37. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Now Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. He's at the 30. 10. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Texans.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. Looking for Campbell downfield. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Complete.
Paris Campbell, his 14th touchdown now on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? But
this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now he'll escape to his right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They'll find Everett there, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And that is incomplete here.
Allen.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Noah Igbenogany.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
The extra point.
Tucker with the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Texans 21. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
At the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Bridgewater. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Brings up.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yeah. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. From the gun, Bridgewater. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
And
that's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
First down, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right, and it's incomplete.
Bridgewater on the
that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. They go play action. Bridgewater. Catch made here by Campbell. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen now looks to throw. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Taylor, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They run once more with Taylor. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Taking it about the 16. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it.
By the Bengals.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Bengals 35. Texans.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Bridgewater. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Tanner Muse with it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard. and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now Allen. That's caught. It's Thomas. A good pickup there at 22.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
It's Eckler again. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
And goal to go.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Bengals 35, Texans 28. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Gannon on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
26 yards.
Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Gun, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Allen's throw is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. Now it's Allen. Flushed out right. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. On play action, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Check, lucky.
Now Allen. Looking for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bengals.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 20.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Down by Bud Dupree. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.